Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Thursdays. Just welcome to Thursday. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
If I didn't say that yet, ahoy.
Ahoy.
It's kind of an ahoy morning.
Okay.
Just like every other morning.
Take your word for that.
Yeah. We have Boss Man Matt this morning.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you. And the glorious Greta.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. And of course, SPP's in the house.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad. Nice. It turned out like pretty nice yesterday.
Yeah, it was. It was very nice.
Cruddy morning, but
Yeah, it didn't even get overly windy in the afternoon like I thought it was going to.
I just never dreamed it was going to get that nice, and it did. I thought it was going to snow for a while.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got plenty of rain, I think, yesterday morning.
It's a good rain. It's good rain. Needed that. So
They got snow up north. We were at the soccer game Tuesday night when it was raining, and my wife, who still works in Cresco and goes up there a couple days, which is like 10 miles from Minnesota border, she called and she goes, "What's it doing down there?" And I said, "Well, it's raining. It's not good." She goes, "Well, it's snowing hard here," and this was on Tuesday.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Keep
so
that there.
she goes, the roads. There's like a 4-county area, and once she got south of that, because she was driving home, once she got south of that, no problem. But she says there's a couple places that it was just following the tracks of the cars in front of you, even on the
That's
roads.
ugly.
So
Wow.
That's what you can get up there.
yeah,
We can get it here too,
hey,
for that matter.
They
But
can have it up there.
yeah,
I lived
at this
10 years
point,
up
we
there.
don't need any snow.
No more snow. We're done with the snow.
Nope.
It can be done here.
Yes. I need to put my snowblower away, the one that's broken
The one
that I
that
never put away
You
last
just,
year.
you just
because-
push.
We
just
finally
push
got
it.
ours fixed
Did
like
you?
after the last snow, and I was like, well, that was great.
You
But
know,
hey,
it
it's
won't-
fixed.
You know, it won't start this year. when
I
you need
know,
it.
I
Yeah.
know, and then it'll be a whole other thing again.
You know, the shovel always starts.
The shovel always starts.
Just always.
That sounds
Yeah.
miserable.
Damn thing works.
I'm not so sure. I've gone out there at the shovel before and like, nope. I'll just wait.
No,
it
thank
melt.
you.
I'll just let it melt.
I'll just plow through it with my car.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just drive over it. Whatever.
Oh gosh. So yeah, if I recall, Greta, you played in this intramural thing.
No, I did.
And did you play basketball, right?
I played volleyball and basketball.
So how did that go?
It was good. Volleyball was actually fun. I haven't played volleyball in 10 plus years, probably. It was a little sore after. I woke up, my elbows hurt, my knees hurt. Basketball was
happens.
worse.
Basketball was really rough. Huh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Did
it
somebody
was a
pick-
little intense too. I got hit in the nose.
Somebody
shoved
picking
into
on
the
you a little
wall.
bit?
Yeah, someone was picking on me.
Nobody
Not
to
cool.
protect you.
No one protect me.
Nobody.
No,
All right.
no. It was fun though.
Did your
But
elbows hurt because you were throwing elbows at people?
It's
and-
exactly it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
you-
getting after it, but yeah,
Gotta make some space.
yeah.
So did you kept score? Surely.
Oh, we sure did. Yeah, my team lost both days.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
But you had fun.
It was fun. Yeah. It was close. Basketball, we didn't score very many points, but
That kind of helps if you score some points, usually.
we got like halfway through the first quarter. Everyone's like, oh my God, we're only halfway through the first quarter. We played 8, like a normal game almost.
Oh.
So it was,
you have enough
thankfully, in the
subs?
old, no. Our team had one. We had one sub, and the other team technically didn't have any. They only had 5 players, and then one got hurt. With one hurt. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Yeah, and then someone else got hurt. So one of the, like, she was kind of hurt, had to just stand there for part of the game. So it was,
Stand there with your
yeah,
hands
she
up.
just stood there in offense and shot it. So yeah, but
She's
it was
easy
fun.
to guard.
Yeah,
I'd take her.
I got her. I don't have to run back and forth. Yeah, but it was fun to get back in the old gym. I haven't been in there in years. So
Awesome.
yeah, it was good.
You know, basketball is kind of funny because it's been. I played in high school, and then just left the game. Just completely left the game. But so the family, we'd get together and go to the Y and
Yeah.
play knockout or something, just trying to hit free throw. Yeah, and I was long and short.
It's horrible.
I forgot how to shoot
I
a
was-
basketball. I
yeah.
know how to shoot it, but I
Because you're a
forgot.
wrestler at heart. You're not supposed to be able to do that, right?
That's
Did you go
probably
to
true.
Washington? Uh-huh. So you could have played in the game. You should have came back.
I don't think I could have.
I think there was a few of us
I
that
think
way.
you were sore when you woke up the next day.
Take months of chiropractic care, and you'd see me hobble in here in the morning breath. I would not be able to
What's
make
wrong
it.
with Tim?
No.
Yeah.
So no, it's probably a good thing. But you were did you play softball?
I played softball.
You were a pitcher, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you can still bring the heat for there.
Oh
can't
no!
you?
I was like, thank God we're not doing alumni softball because I don't know.
You did that in college too, right?
I did, yeah.
You don't forget how to throw the heat.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have the
Talk
same
about
control.
sore. That would be bad. That my shoulder would be. Woo. But yeah,
Let's play some softball.
Let's do it.
nobody get any ideas.
It's not too late. Softball season hasn't even started yet, so
True.
We could
True.
do it.
Slow pitch. Well, I don't even know. I'm horrible at slow pitch too, so I don't know.
Well, my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
she played at high school ball and a little bit of college.
I think I played with her a
Out
few
here.
times in
In
like
the-
a
in
travel
this-
team, like on the A's.
Oh.
I think so.
Well, it could have been. Mm-hmm. She was a part of it for the A's for a while.
Yeah, she's a little bit older than me, but yeah, I remember.
Until she couldn't.
Yeah.
She was asked to leave. She was the out of towner,
Oh,
and it's supposed to be a Washington feeder program. So
I go.
that was the end of that. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, it was fun.
for a minute.
I remember her being really good.
Okay. Glad you made it through that.
We
Greta.
made it.
That
We're
was a
alive.
good thing.
Yeah.
Things.
Yeah.
The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Casey.
Casey.
It's Casey and all the gang over at KCTC and the Morning Breath crew with the glorious Greta included this morning.
Woohoo.
We are sponsored. And we're here because of Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you,
Willie.
Willie.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Willie.
Willie. All the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. Who we got to say hello to this morning, Matt?
Well, Jeff's in right early, and he says he's
Yeah.
still looking for a weekend takeaway. There's no pressure. He usually comes out. He usually pulls something throughout the week, And so far, we haven't delivered.
Oh,
apparently.
no.
Well, that's a lot of pressure to put on us. To
I
come up
know.
with something to
So
impress
now
Jeff.
we have to deliver now. We only got 2 shows left to come up with something.
It's always happened before and we didn't try.
Yeah, well, I don't think we ever try. It's just kind of like, man, Jeff's pretty astute. He picks up on that so we haven't. I don't know. Sorry, Jeff.
This is throwing me off with like they don't have their pictures next to their name. I
Right.
feel like that's what I would go
We're
off
on,
of.
yeah, we're on YouTube.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I know.
Denise is here. She says from Chili Case Field.
Ooh.
I'm sure she's
for a walk.
exercising of some sort.
Running.
My mom, Paula, and I'm gonna quit doing this. I swear, but it's a bad habit. Nikki G's still on Facebook.
Nikki
So
G, get
Nikki
over
G,
here to
come on.
YouTube.
get over to YouTube.
Get with the program, Nikki G. Even the guys in Duluth are following us.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
They're in a snow dome or something up there.
Snow
Yeah,
dome.
I think Duluth is still closed. I'm not sure it's open back up.
There's
for
no
spring yet.
reason for it to be open. I know they're frozen. The lake's still frozen up there.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it sure is.
There's no running water. There's no point in going. Can't get there.
Yeah, you can't get there. It's closed. They closed it down.
Flat out.
They put barricades across the highway and say, no, you don't want to be here anyway.
Can't come in.
So you brought up that there was the kind of the opening night of our golf course here. So
Yeah.
that was a fun deal. A lot of people showed up. I don't remember having that in the past.
No, someone asked me if I was going to that. I was like, I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but I wasn't getting emails, so
Oh.
hopefully I got that straightened out.
Yeah.
It was a good time. There was a live,
Yeah, it was 100
Live music?
Flynn.
Nice.
some good food. A lot of people showed up, so
Nice.
we're ready to go.
So is it officially open now? You can-
Officially,
No wonder Bladen's like, can I go golf tomorrow?
the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still.
Or how do you say it, Peter?
chilly.
I haven't golfed in a while, but
Yes.
I haven't golfed in a while. But I was never a big fan of golfing under 60. 60
No,
was
it's got to
kind of
be
my cutoff.
warm and hot.
I could do a little under 60, but
Yeah, 60 was always my cutoff.
not going out at 40.
No doubt.
No, thank you.
Jimmy jumped on. He's
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy figured it out.
His
been-
picture's so professional
Yeah,
there.
he's got a picture on there.
I like the pictures.
Jimmy he leads the pack. In the category of who really gives a crap, researchers have repurposed a modified smartphone camera sensors to image matter and antimatter collision events in real time.
Fascinating.
Just so you know.
Whatever you say, man.
Whatever you say.
See? I think I categorized that perfectly. Who cares?
Who cares? Who
Great.
cares?
That's the kind of stuff I read. SPP.
Is this an app you have? It's just like random
It's a
stuff?
kind of a news app, really.
Oh.
But this one, every once in a while, they threw out something like, "Who cares?"
Yeah.
I suppose somebody does. Somebody's out there going,
Someone must.
"Are you kidding me?" They took a camera from a cell phone or whatever,
Yeah.
and they can see matter and antimatter collide. Whew. Rivet. Woo.
I wouldn't know what I was looking at. It'd be like, "Oh,
Riveting.
I don't know what that is, but I used to be the get a phone every 2 years religiously because the contract's for 2 years, and every 2 years and I was always mad because the off year in between they had like all these upgrades. Like, I
Yep.
got to get all the cool stuff, and then it got to 2 years. It's like, all right, now I'm too behind, but I'll catch up and all this. And now it seems like the only updates they make anymore is to the camera.
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah, not
the
that
camera's
big of
pretty
updates.
good. I'm good.
It is.
And the phone's more expensive, so now they put you on 3-year contracts instead of 2.
Yeah, it'd take forever. Yeah.
Well, you know what happens is when they announce the new iPhone, all of a sudden
Your
the older
breaks.
versions start working a little less.
Right.
Yep.
You realize that.
So, well, I'm all about the technology, but if all they're doing is upgrading the camera, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, we need a better upgrade. Apple.
So,
I think we just need to. We don't need cell phones, really.
yes, we do. And we need ATM cards, contrary to popular belief.
Oh, get out of town! We don't need ATM cards.
We kind of do. I do. I used my debit
I mean,
card all
the
the
cell phone, it's nice, but can we survive without it? The network's already there for the landlines.
time. Could we survive with that? Yeah, but
You
I don't,
dang
but I don't
Skippy.
want to go back.
Yeah, that'd be.
You still have your computer.
I don't carry that in my pocket.
Well, then we could just disable the phone part of the cell phone.
I'd start carrying
Just be a cell. It'll be
Carrying
a,
your-
start carrying a backpack
Lab-
with my
yeah.
laptop in
it'll
it.
be
Back
a
in
cell
school.
computer. Cell computer.
As sad as it is, and admittedly, it's sad as it is. If I forget my phone somewhere, I'm panicking. I gotta have my
Really?
phone. Yeah, gotta have it.
I don't panic. Like if I lose it, I'm kind of ticked, and I think,
Right.
God, what am I going to do? Because I got a lot of stuff in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Like everything's in there.
Yeah.
I think the thing that's most important to me is the calendar.
Yeah.
I mean, I just live on that calendar.
Yeah.
If you say, you and I talk and say we're going to go do something, let me look.
Yeah. I don't know. To panic may be too strong a word, but I get.
Yeah.
I was without my phone for like an hour one day, and I can't believe how many times in that hour I was reaching for my phone. And I have a watch that tells me the time. I have a clock on every single wall, and I still want to go, what time is it? And I went to grab my phone, and I didn't have my phone to tell. And it's just like for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just a habit, right? So. Peter's looking at the clock back here, which I think is probably wrong. But
No, I said it earlier this month,
I feel like it's been right.
so it's around.
it's
Yeah,
an
it's
hour.
an
It's an
hour
hour
It's
off.
That's okay.
yeah.
We're
it's
on Tim time.
about a couple minutes.
It's on
error.
Tim, it's on Tim time.
It's the
the
Tim
minutes
time
are
clock.
right.
Yeah. Well, for those that don't know, the studio is not all that big, and there's 2 clocks in here. Plus, we all got phones and computers and everything else. So we're not without the time. It's on. Actually, there's a clock on there. I
Yeah.
don't know.
You need to look at your phone for a minute.
Ray's chiming in.
There we go. Hey, Ray.
The next
need to
cell
come
phone
over.
upgrades will be building more AI into functions. We're all going to need new cell phone in the next round. AI is a whole other topic.
AI is, whew,
Ooh.
crazy thing.
So Jeff says, and maybe think about this: is it a phone with a camera or a camera that can text and call? To me, it's a clock.
It's more than that.
More than a clock.
It's more than that.
It's a lifeline. It is my heartbeat.
It's my IV.
It is my heart. It is my IV.
Hey, Bossman, that's a nice shirt. Put a little pullover you have there.
Thank you. I got
I
this
like
as a
that. I
gift
like the
from my-
blue
nice.
underneath.
Got this from a gift from my mother-in-law.
Is that right?
nice.
Christmas gift. It's very nice.
Very nice.
And it's still like your little phone
The
holder
phone
there.
stand.
My phone
I actually
stand.
looked. I think I put it in my Amazon cart, and then I never
I sent a link.
bought it. But you sure did.
I sent a link.
And I put it in my cart.
Just so you know, I deleted that. I'm not going to have one. Just not gonna do it.
Well, because then you'd have, just like you said, you'd have my family's salsa and my cell phone
I'd have
stand.
everything.
You're not taking my cell phone, though.
Nope, I'm just leaving it. I'm drawing the line for us. You're still boss man.
Yeah, well,
Your salsa is damn good.
Have you
some more
finished
yesterday.
it?
Oh no, I had some more yesterday.
That must
Or
be a
2
big
days ago.
jar.
All right, Peter.
Well, no, I'm really savoring it.
Oh,
he's really rubbing it in.
he's rubbing it
That's
in.
What I'm
doing.
thinking
He
about
is.
doing is coming in with some
He's just sitting over there eating
Just
it.
eating salsa.
good stuff. Peter, SBP, we gotta take a break.
Yes, we do.
All right, we'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to Thursday. Happy Thursday. Lots of people chiming in. Lots of ahoys this morning.
Ahoy's all around. That struck you as
All
funny.
right.
I was just thinking about what's the Oprah saying? And you get a car.
You get a
You get a
card.
car.
You get an ahoy. And you get an ahoy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was thinking of.
We need Oprah's audience. That would help.
Yeah.
That'd make those Washington County Hospital and Clinics ads really pop if we had 1 million viewers.
Boy, oh boy.
Heck yeah.
Boy, oh
Heck
boy.
yeah.
Gosh. You know, your hair looks good today, too, Matt.
Did I have? Thank you.
You're
I feel like
welcome.
he's about to ask you for
I know
something.
something's coming. There's something coming here, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm
Peter,
nervous.
Are you picking up what I'm laying down?
I think I am.
All right, very good. I don't know.
Your hair looks great too, Tim.
You know what? I just did it this morning. Yesterday I was getting a little long. Could run a comb. You know, I almost could stick a comb through it.
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna ask for a raise, or I don't know what's coming here?
No, I just noticed. that I
Thank
like
you.
your your pullover, and
Thank
you're
you.
just looking pretty sharp today. And I wanted to pay.
I am
wanted to pay
nervous.
attention.
I am literally nervous about what's
kind of
happening.
am nervous sitting by you while what's happening.
Jimmy says Tim's hair always looks so clean.
What
and
is your
shiny.
natural hair color if you were to grow it out?
I don't know. Gray right now, I think,
Yeah.
but it was kind of brown.
Brown?
Brown, I guess.
I can't.
It's
picture
been a
you with
long
hair.
time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I could bring pictures in or something. Paula's probably got some.
She did.
Paula,
She just
yeah,
did.
Paula, it was brown.
It was brown.
Paula, show us some
Thanks,
pictures.
Paula. You know, TikTok, or is it? Yeah, TikTok's about to go down again.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Today's yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday was the cutoff.
I thought
think.
it was Friday.
maybe
I don't
it
really know the date. I shouldn't say.
Why? No.
Well, because
the
President
original-
Trump, he extended the deadline that they were to be sold.
Oh.
So, well, guess who put a bid on it.
So I saw.
Amazon.
Well, they weren't the only ones. That's
Yeah, there was somebody else, but
OnlyFans.
oh, that'll be swell.
The owner of OnlyFans.
That'll be
Also-
swell.
And a group of investors, but they have also put in an intention to bid or a bid or
Yeah.
something, right? However they do that. But.
So we'll see. I'm not on TikTok.
I am on TikTok.
I don't have that app. See, that's another reason I could live without my phone. I don't need TikTok like some.
Yeah. Well, I
Who was
don't.
it? Rachel. Rachel loves TikTok.
She's on TikTok a lot.
She said hers is still working. Thank you, Rachel.
or what?
She said my hair looks nice too.
Well, Greta, I've always said, Greta, that you make the room. When you and Rachel are here, we just get better looking. So you make us all look better. Did you notice anything about Matt today? SPP.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh
What
my
is-
God.
What is happening? What is happening?
You can see his shoes. How's his shoes look?
I did not see his shoes.
I have great shoes.
Good socks.
Socks are nothing special. Shoes are great. My socks
Like,
are.
what's about
my
to go
socks-
happen?
Oh, I got black socks. I meant to put on blue socks to match my shirt, but I didn't do it. I know it.
We'll let that one go.
You're not going to
I
the
didn't
Met
have
Gala, Matt.
I know I'm out. I'm out of the club.
Yeah.
What else we got to talk about? You got any stories over there?
Well, so I was watching the show as we talked about this for a second on the break. Life Below Zero. It's on History Channel or one of those channels, right? And it's people that live basically not. Some of them live completely off the grid. Some of them not as much off the grid, but in Alaska. And so they got this whole new next generation of people. This show's been going on for a while, but they got a new generation of people. And this one kid is on there, young man, and I'm like, you're not going to survive. You're not going to make it. He's trying to cut logs, and he needed to build a sawhorse, and he couldn't build a sawhorse, and he's putting one nail. And I'm like, dude, I know nothing. I would survive about 24 hours in there, and I could do that. And it's just like, so the question is, there's all kinds of these shows. So Life Below Zero, and Alaska's brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
Alaska's a whole other thing, right?
Like, don't drop me off there and expect me to live. Don't you're picking me up in 30 days
Yeah.
in the same spot. I'm not. I'm dead.
Yeah. So that's my point. There's that Alone. There's some of these other shows that I couldn't do it, but Alaska is. I mean, they choose to live that way. They're not getting dropped off. They live that way, and somehow the TV people find them. But or maybe they do that. But there's another couple that the show, like I said, it's been on for a while. So it's like they watch the show and they're like, we're gonna move to Alaska, and we're from Baltimore or wherever.
Yeah.
And it's like,
No idea.
no. Yeah, it's freaking clueless. I mean, this guy lived by himself and wanted to go caribou hunting, but the caribou hunting grounds were days away by dog sled because he has no other form of transportation. And so he just packed up, took his dog sled and his stuff because he wanted to go hunt caribou.
Oh.
And he couldn't get there in one day, so he had to sleep, and he didn't even set up a tent, and he just got in a sleeping bag, and it was minus 15 degrees.
Oh.
And
Yeah, but you cuddle with your dog.
he
the
didn't. I
dogs.
don't think you cuddle with those dogs. The sled team dogs, I think, are a whole different breed of dogs.
Oh.
I mean, they stopped for a snack, and they had like raw steak. I mean, this isn't like,
Well, they're on a high protein.
they are a huge high protein diet.
keto.
So
Smart.
So the question is, how long would you survive? Any of those, or even not that extreme, but if you went back to like 1850 and you lived on farmstead, so you got a cow, you could go butcher a cow. You're not going to starve to death, but how long would you survive?
Not long. I don't feel like I have the skill set for that.
Well, that's a good question. I'm hopeful I have some tools.
I would like to think I can make it for a little bit, but not very long. Plus, in the back of your head, be like, I don't have to do this. I can go back to town.
True.
I'll move to Anchorage. It's still cold, but I can get an apartment.
That's where my grandma's sister lives in Anchorage.
Really?
Anyway, but yeah.
Huh. I have to give that some thought.
Yeah.
I don't know how to kill animals. I feel like would be my issue, so I wouldn't know how to do all that.
I
part.
think-
I'd have to live off eggs because
Well,
and vegetables.
you
Well,
know-
I don't know how to garden either, so that I'm
You're
doomed.
going to have to barter.
Well,
Yeah.
these people, and understandably, I mean, they're like all summer long when the weather's nice, they're cutting trees and killing everything they can kill and trying to get everything, because the wintertime is freaking brutal. And, if you run out of firewood, you're done, because a lot of these guys are off the grid. I mean, they don't have...
When that guy left, packed up to go caribou hunting, did he remember to turn his video cameras and lock his doors and stuff so that he could, see if anybody was breaking in?
Yeah, I don't think he did. And I don't think he had a cell phone, although there was that one couple that I was talking about. They had a cell phone. It's like, dude, what kind of reception are you going to get out there? You're in the middle of nowhere in Alaska. But they had a cell phone. But that's the other thing. I mean, this guy's going 2 days. And he lived alone, and so he's not telling anybody. And he's gone. And if you get hurt, you're done.
Yeah.
You just say, like, well, that was a good run, and you're over.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have nobody to tell.
No. Or
We'll
if
just find you later. Somebody
maybe.
will. Something will.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe not.
The dogs will eat him.
It could be.
So, I don't know.
That's interesting. You bring up the deepest thoughts, Matt.
Well,
That's one of the things I like about you.
Something's going to happen. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it anymore.
I know this. We have to get set for the day, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back to the final leg. The final leg of this Thursday. It's time to get set for the day. Yes,
so
Peter?
hold on. I got to clean these up.
Okay.
So Ray calls me out. So these people, some do sleep with their sled dogs to create warmth, which would be smart. Mm-hmm. And Rachel asked how they charge their cell phones. Not all of them live completely off the grid. Some of them live in the middle of nowhere. Some of them still
I was going to say, do they have electricity or no?
Some do, I think. But still, they're in the middle of freaking Alaska wilderness.
They do, because they're taking old cell phone cameras and they're looking at antimatter and matter colliding.
Exactly.
They're taking the heat off of that and generating electricity. Huh. That's what they're doing.
So, all right, now you can go.
Okay, should we get set for the day, Peter?
Yes.
Let's get set for the day. It is Thursday. It is April 3rd. This is episode 284. Time right now, 7:45 a.m. Temperature in Fairfield 41, Mount Pleasant 42, and Washington 41. Cloudy today with a high of 54 and a low tonight of 37. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Fairfield photographer.
Here's what started this whole thing, Matt.
I don't know.
I walked in, the very first thing when I walked in this room this morning, I walked in the studio, and what did Matt say? I'm trying to get Peter to give me a compliment. So I picked up on that and noticed everything I could about that
I
today.
totally forgot all about that.
You got it, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was fishing for compliments from Peter, but Peter had none. So
Peter still didn't get
That's
it.
what I wanted to. I wanted to shower you with compliments today. Lost my man.
well, I appreciate it. My ego is much bigger now. So Fairfield photographer wins grand prize from National Wildlife Federation. Henry County engineer.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a cool photo. It's on southeastiounion.com. Henry County engineer outlines strategic road improvement plans. Also kind of cool. I don't know. Washington County
In the
replaces
category of who cares.
Washington County replaces their storm sirens. Sports, a lot of stuff going on tonight. Some tennis action tonight as Mount Pleasant boys and girls travel.
What's
to
wrong
Davis
with our
County.
storm sirens? Are they not loud enough?
Well,
I got to read about it, I
I
guess.
don't know.
don't
There's
I?
probably a lifespan on those things, I guess.
I haven't not heard it yet.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Well, maybe that's the problem if you haven't heard it.
I don't hear him, but
You're supposed to hear them. That's the deal.
Did I say that wrong? I said I haven't not heard it yet. Does that make
that's
sense?
right.
Am I
Yeah,
saying
you,
it right?
you hear it every
Yeah.
time.
Mount
Right?
Pleasant boys and girls are playing
Moving on.
tennis.
Anyway,
Playing tennis in Davis County, and Fairfield boys are at home, and the girls are on the road against Fort Madison. Track today in Mount Pleasant features boys and girls from Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington, and a whole bunch of other schools. And a busy night on the soccer pitch as the Mount Pleasant boys travel to Clear Creek Amana. Girls are at home versus Clear Creek. Fairfield boys are home against Central Lee, and the Washington boys are at Highland, and the Washington girls are at home against Williamsburg in a match that you can watch right here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, starting at 5 p.m. or shortly before, with our very own Andy Krutzinger on the call.
Look at that.
look at him go.
On this day in history, on this day in 1882, while adjusting a picture on the wall of his home in St. Joseph's, Missouri, so just doing some domestic chores around the house,
Just getting his honeydews done.
American outlaw Jesse James was shot and killed by Robert Ford.
There you go.
Gosh, that was in 1882.
Yeah,
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
1882. He robbed, if you go to every bank in every small town in southern Iowa, there's a plaque on it that says, Jesse James robbed this bank and whatever. And it's like, he couldn't have robbed all those banks.
No
It's
way.
like, Jesse James rode through this town once, and it's like, whatever.
All right.
They were a Missouri-based gang.
There was a documentary on. Have you seen that one?
I don't think I have.
Kidding
Might be
me.
the only one.
You got to be kidding.
I don't know if
I started watching it. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I can't give too much comment. But
Random joke, random quote, or random fact.
you get to choose, Greta.
Let's do a random quote.
Random quote. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much.
True.
From Oscar Wilde.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Do you want to do takeaways? You have a takeaway for today?
Well, I guess if I had to come up with one, it'd be I can't live without my phone, so I can't go to Alaska and live in the wilderness.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't survive, is because I couldn't have my phone.
I'm not sure I have a takeaway today.
I don't.
SPP, do you have one?
My takeaway is that Matt looks very dapper today.
Very dap.
Very dap.
Very dap.
Dap. That's there you go.
Thanks.
Gets no better than that.
You know what? I am.
And that came from Peter.
I got all the compliments. I'm good for the rest of the week now.
Good.
I don't need any more compliments till sometime in the middle of next week. I'm good.
Oh, shoot. Greta, do you have any takeaway?
I do. My takeaway is that your natural hair color is brown.
It's hard to see.
Good to know.
It's hard to
So-
see through there.
Yeah.
So we've heard.
So we've heard. Waiting on pictures. Paula's digging them out of her reunion box, she said. So
Well, I had, I could bring in a, what do you call those books?
yearbook.
Yearbooks, yeah. I'm one of
Oh,
those.
a book? What do you call a book?
I don't know. I have every one but my senior year, oddly enough, where my senior year one went. I don't know. I just don't think I have a takeaway today.
All right.
I was
don't know if
focused totally on you today.
I don't know if we gave Jeff one or not either. So we still got tomorrow.
I know
tomorrow.
this. Jeff, you're on your own because we did it. It occurred organically before,
Yes.
so it will do it again, one way or the other.
This.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for joining today. don't forget to tune in tonight and catch some soccer at the Pitch, which I think is the strangest name for a field.
I didn't make it up.
The British.
It's British?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's steal that.
If it's a tournament, it'd probably be chalk.
Ruby Chalk.
That's another one Rachel and I are struggling with, but so it goes. Have a great Thursday. The weather's going to be fair, normal. Get out and enjoy it.
We'll take 55
50s.
and
Get
low
out and
wind.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we'll be back tomorrow. So have a great Thursday and ahoy.